Okay, so you want to get to the bottom of things quickly, right? You want that important stuff without feeling overloaded with details. That's what we're all about today.
Absolutely.
So we're going to dive into a real-life garden mystery.
Okay.
Why are some spinach plants looking kind of ghostly while others nearby are just thriving?
Interesting.
We got a clue from this Notes on Gardening post, and we're trying to figure out the language of plants just by looking.
Right.
We're looking at 2 pots of Sissoo spinach, a young one grown from cuttings, and then an older mother plant. And the color difference, wow.
It really jumps out at you, doesn't it? It's the
No.
same plant, essentially, same setup, but one's that vibrant dark green, and the other is, as the notes say, pale, almost yellowish.
Exactly.
Bet you've seen something like that in your own garden.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you wonder, what's going on there?
For sure. And that brings us to the main point. Plants often show us when something ain't right, just visually. We don't need to be scientists about it. The author of these notes, when they saw that pale spinach, they did something really smart. They talked to an AI chatbot, got a quick rundown on common nutrient problems and what they look like.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That kind of information is so easy to get now.
Yeah.
The AI probably gave them a list connecting the looks to the nutrient imbalances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we start piecing things together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's break down what the AI said. Looking at that pale spinach, the most likely culprit seems to be, drumroll please, nitrogen deficiency.
Uh-huh.
That pale green, sometimes yellowish tint, that's a classic sign. The plant is hungry for nitrogen.
It is. Nitrogen's super important for chlorophyll. That's what makes plants green, essential for photosynthesis. That's how they make energy from sunlight.
Right.
So not enough nitrogen, no vibrant green. In the bigger picture, nitrogen is like the foundation for a healthy plant growth.
Right. And that brings us to the mother plant, still rocking that deep green color. The notes say that's probably because there's still some fertilizer left over in the soil from the nursery.
Yeah.
So you got a plant with likely enough nutrients right next to one running on empty.
Shows you the power of just looking, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The author didn't need a fancy soil test. That visual contrast was enough to get a strong idea of what was happening. Makes you think, how closely are we really looking at our plants?
Right.
What are they trying to tell us?
Yeah, such a good question. So the takeaway here is that color difference in the Sissoo spinach, it's a big clue. Pale green in the younger plants likely means they need nitrogen, especially when you compare it to the vibrant mother plant, which probably has some of that fertilizer still kicking around.
Yeah. And if we step back for a second, being aware of these visual signals, that's step one in figuring out what's wrong, whether it's nutrients, watering, or something else. While a general paleness is often a good indicator of nitrogen deficiency, keep in mind that other problems might show up with different subtle color changes. For instance, yellowing between the leaf veins might point toward, let's say, a magnesium shortage. Observing the specific pattern of the color change, that's the next step in your plant detective work.
So next time you're checking on your plants, really look closely at how they look.
Absolutely.
What are those shades of green or any color changes telling you about what they need? Paying attention to those little details, that's a big part of keeping your plants happy and healthy.
Couldn't agree more. Plants are talking to us all the time. It's on us to learn their language. What's fascinating here is how a simple visual difference can unlock a whole understanding of what a plant needs.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, really.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.